Did you miss me? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's been binning, man. Man, I've been gone for a couple days, but it's alright though, cause I'm back, man. And today I am reacting to exposing the largest human trafficking ring in in the world. I don't know what the largest human trafficking ring is, but we're gonna learn today. I looked at this video; it had like 7.2 million in 20 hours. I had to react to it. So this means this must be a big thing. It must be super duper popular. We're gonna get into it. By the looks of it, they look like they're in India. I see a lot of Indians. Don't.
Look at this heartwarming company. They sell air purifiers and water purifiers, and they're always giving back to the community.
W Air.
I got an email from someone who said they used to be very high up in this company, and the only reason this company exists is to fund the world's biggest human trafficking ring ever.
Is that Jeffrey?
So I asked them if they'd be down to get on a call with me.
He's at Interpol's most wanted list. No, and I've called the FBI and I said, I found him. I can tell you a story that would make your head fucking fly off your shoulders.
This guy wants to remain anonymous, but this woman, Myra, is an ex-employee of this company who used to work right underneath the CEO.
I'm Peter Spiegel. I'm the founder and chief executive officer of Ideal Living in
So why
Los
Shane want to be
Angeles,
anonymous?
The company is called Ideal Living and is located about 30 minutes away from Los Angeles.
Ideal Living.
That company over a 15-year period. I was the senior brand manager for the two largest non-infomercial brands at the company.
Because she was so high up, she knows all of the company's secrets. She's probably the only person in the world who has the power to completely destroy this company.
Wow.
So you might be thinking,
For this to be about the exposing the largest human trafficking ring in the world, seems like a pretty unserious video. But I'm expecting some pretty serious knowledge and pretty serious insight coming from this video. All right.
air purifier company from Los Angeles get away with funding the world's biggest human trafficking ring? Well, they have a pretty sneaky way of pulling this off.
All right.
The leader of all of the abuse pretends to be a god. He has his own organization called Jagaguru Kripalu Parashat, or JKP for short. On their website,
Told
you
you
can
it was
see that
Indian.
this man claims to be the 5th Jagaguru of the world, which basically means that he is literally God himself, but in the
Nah.
form of a human. And yeah, you watching this might not believe that this man's a god, but there's about 100 million people from all around the world that actually do believe this.
That he's a god? That he's God. Never heard of him. I don't think he's God personally. Do y'all think he's God? I can't see him being God. Nah, I can't. If he could die and come back, then I research him. So then
I found someone who said they lived in this organization for over 14 years
woke up
and
in
sent
a
them a
sex
message.
cult.
I was just drawn in. Like, it just seemed like, oh, okay, this could be a spiritual home for me. This could be where I learn, where I advance,
So
where I
she was
achieve my
just
spiritual
lost.
goals.
The first thing she explained to me was why everyone believes that he's a god.
We had rogue people in the history of the organization who would say, yeah, you're this or you're that, or you get this award for a fee, for a personal fee to that person or those couple of people.
So he basically just said, I'm
So he had-
Jagaguru, and then everyone believed him?
So you have to pay to
He just
be
said he was,
righteous?
That's all. I just think he just,
You have to pay
it's
to be like a
lie.
holy person
Because
in that
people see
religion?
him as a literal god, he has infinite power, and with that power, he
Tell him
decided
to
to
go
come up
backflip.
with a special way for all of the kids as young as 9 years old to have a better afterlife.
His close followers.
Oh, he has kids?
As young as 9. With that power, he decided to come up with a special way for all of the kids as young as 9 years old to have a better afterlife.
His close followers, his female followers in particular, had to bring him rather regular offerings of underage girls. But but they are told by the woman who takes them there, you're going to be with Krishna forever, and consider this, your wedding night with Krishna, with God. The girls don't have a choice. They are literally raped. They are taken into him, locked in the room.
That ain't God. That's not my God. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ, bro. Genuinely, bro. For real, man. You just manipulated and forcefully did what you did to them little girls and said that you're going to be with God, bro. You said, hey, man, you're going to be with God forever. Just, you know what I mean? That's disgusting. I can't even smile. Let me look. Not cracking one. That's disgusting, bro. Like, oh, jokes aside though, bro. That's evil on a different type of level, man.
And they are raped. That doesn't make it any easier for the girls. They still are traumatized.
Facts.
So how many victims do you think there are then of this JKP group?
Thousands.
Really?
Thousands. I couldn't even calculate.
And then the parents giving up their kids to this
It was not
is
about a news theory.
disgusting.
It was a New York Jewish diamond salesman
Oh.
who found a scam, and two poor fucking swamis who found a financier, and they raped.
However, the story gets crazier.
The Hindu guru convicted.
They got his conviction. He was convicted of 20 counts of child molestation, sentenced to 280 years in jail. But on the day
Good.
of his sentencing, he never showed up.
They called his name 3 times in the courtroom, and none of those calls were answered.
Religious leader may be on the run. Convicted Hindu guru has disappeared. Nobody knows where he is.
Is the 82-year-old man unable to make it, or is he on the run?
Damn,
The
they
night
get.
before his sentencing, he was having dinner with my bosses. They helped him escape to Mexico.
U.S. Marshals say it's the most complex fucking escape that they've ever seen. To this second, he's on the Interpol's most wanted list. I called the FBI and I said, I found him.
So they met up with the FBI and gave them
They gave an
all of
80-year-old
their evidence.
280. You might as well just gave him the chair. I ain't gonna lie. You might as well just give him the chair. I pray that he could have repented and gave his life to Jesus Christ, which I doubt he ever did, because he probably thinks he's God himself. But I ain't gonna lie, he 80 and then you convict him, like, I guess let him sit out the rest of his years, but he probably only got like 2 years left, bro. Just you know what I mean, bro? You know what I mean? Just give him the chair, bro. Just give him the chair.
But for some reason, the FBI
it's
did
over.
nothing. They didn't really know what else to do with all the evidence they had. So they decided to share it with the news.
I call him, I go, hey, Eric, guess what? I know everything.
He hopped on a call and
Well, if you want to be anonymous, you could at least change his voice up. You know what I mean?
Story cleared by the editor-in-chief. And the editor-in-chief said, drop all other stories you're working on and focus solely on this.
After she had gotten clearance from the story, she said, I'm going to grab the readers by the throat from the very first line and keep them reading all the way till the end.
Good
He
hook.
said there were going to be 7 videos that we've interviewed all of these people. Then he told me it was going to be on the cover. He told me it was going to be on the cover of Newsweek and on the online.
Cleared legal, it was ready to be published. We were just waiting for the publication.
I got a Google alert. And so I clicked the link and I'm watching this video of myself.
But it turns out that this wasn't the story. It was just a small clip of the interview that accidentally leaked
I
online.
called the next day and he goes, oh, it was a leak. We don't know what happened. We don't know why it's on there. And I go, how do you not know? What do you mean?
The news organization that accidentally leaked this clip sent them an email later that day saying that they can verify that Peter saw the video. And now that the CEO of Ideal Living knows that there's a story about to come out that could destroy his billion-dollar company, he's gonna do whatever he can to stop this story from airing. So literally right before all the stories were supposed to come out, this happened.
He ghosted me.
Bomba clad. 2023.
This is a guy who was obsessed with finding Saraswati.
And then I asked him, like,
Who is
"Did they
Saraswati?
threaten you or your family?" Like, I texted him that this week. I'm like, why else are you not responding?
Out of nowhere, all of the news reporters from all of the different news stations that were working on this story either all left the company or all got fired.
Myra reached out to me and said, I got an email, Valerie was just laid off. And the next day, he's no longer going to be a part of the LA Times. Nick Mortnowak left Newsweek. Left. Gone. And Nick Mortnowak has never gotten back to us. Same as it.
You know who they say be running the world? First of all, my Lord and Savior, he truly rules this world. But you know, like the little them demons, the demons, the demons. They're the God. They're the lowercase g gods of this world, bro. Whew. He just getting everybody fired. Demons. Give your life to Jesus Christ, man.
Eric Dexheimer, same as Meg James, same as Amy Kaufman. They've all ghosted us.
I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you that it's the biggest media cover-up. No major organization wants to cover this because it will kill it will blow up.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about it, bro. So Illuminati might not have been wrong, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Y'all do y'all research. Them demons.
That one of the top editors that dropped this story.
It's like I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like what he said. Like he's not wrong. I'm not saying that like he's right for what bro was doing to the people. That's completely wrong. That's not right. But I get what So Illuminati was saying in that video, though. I understand what he was getting at. At the time, I seemed like, oh yeah, he might be crazy. Until I realized, you know what I mean? I seen what he was trying to say. Like I said, I'm not condoning what bro did to all those people. Not So Illuminati, but who he was talking about. I'm not condoning what he did to those people. But I get what So Illuminati was saying in that video.
Was doing a press conference, and it was only about an hour from their house.
I said, Myra, let's get in the fucking car. We get in the car, we drive down to Disney.
Hey, what was Jeffrey Epstein? Like, what was his religion?
There are 350 people in there. I'm walking around. I have no badge, no anything. And he looks around and goes, I'm looking for a new project if anyone has one. I go, and I raise my hand like that. I have a story to tell. I found a child sex cult, and I know people in this room have killed it.
I worked for a company responsible for a child sex cult. They were killed 2 days ago.
Someone is saying no, or someone is stopping you, it's for a reason, and usually it's for their benefit, not yours. Yeah. And so know that and keep going.
I have disrupted and done everything I can to break this motherfucker.
So the only option left was to go public with this story himself.
Through you?
But obviously, Ideal Living was gonna do whatever they could to stop him.
They thought either one, they could pay me off, or number two, that if I could sue this fucker into silence, that I could get away with it again. I refuse to be paid off.
Since Ideal Living couldn't pay this guy off,
good job standing on your morals.
To silence him.
Ideal Living, LLC versus...
And they sued me for extortion, for intimidation and unfair business practices. They filed 5 police reports that said that I assaulted.
Do you disagree with that summary? Anything stand out as being false?
That you represent a child sex cult. No, I agree with it. I do believe that you represent a child sex cult.
Oh,
because
him.
You do, so I agree with that. No, the child sex cult part, where you're representing a child sex cult, that's totally right there.
I'm going to terminate the deposition. I'm going to terminate the deposition. This is ridiculous.
Take him. Keep asking questions.
Huh, why you terminated him when you was asking him questions? He answered your question truthfully, to his understanding. He answered truthfully to his heart. You can't be mad at him for answering truthfully from his heart. You ask him a question. I hate when people do that. Like how you gonna ask me a question and then I answer the question and you get mad at me because I didn't answer the question the way you wanted me to answer the damn question. If you wanted me to answer the way you wanted me to answer, then ask yourself the damn question. Answer it for your damn self. So why you want me to answer the way you want me to answer? I'm gonna answer the way I want to answer because you asked me the question, so I'm gonna give you my answer. Dead homies.
No, I'm not gonna ask questions.
There was this tiny little gentleman who was a Harvard arbitrator who comes into the room with my.
I'm a little confused. Is Ideal Living a child sex cult?
And the guy comes in and he goes, first thing I want to tell you is the legal system is not fair. It's based on money.
It is.
And I see billions of dollars in that room, and I don't see billions of dollars in this room. So what I'm going to do is try to get you out of this.
I see my muscles.
He said, look, He said, just get out. Just get out of there.
Myra and I both are not into settling when it comes to a child sex call.
Good.
It was weird.
I'm feeling my weights. I was trying to hit you a little quick
There was
little
no
pump
chance he was going to lose it. And when he lost, we were like, what? Because legally, there's no reason why he should have lost that.
Right.
It didn't make sense.
You know why, though.
I fucking God that they bribed this judge. You also have to understand that they have $1 billion behind them. You know, it's really tough. We didn't have money to fight back. So they bullied us.
Basically, this lawsuit destroyed both of their lives.
Don't worry though, those type people they look on this earth, man. Sometimes they might not get the justice. I'm saying they might not get what they deserve on this earth, but hey, man, there is a life after death. They gonna have to pay for that one way or the other.
And now they have no clue what to do.
Now we're literally at a
Better
breaking
repent.
point. My credit's been destroyed. My fucking car was repossessed last month.
Damn.
I have nothing. I'm working multiple jobs and I can't keep up with the debt because I took on a lot of debt to try to survive this. Yeah, I'm just in a bit of a spot right now.
It's okay, God is good.
And
She told me that this is when one of her friends told her about my YouTube channel. They were pretty shocked at how many times billion-dollar corporations have tried suing me.
Suing me for like $1 million. Sue me for $5 million.
It's not going to end in your favor. $5 million, they will play hardball with you.
But every single time I get sued, I just think of a really stupid way to get out of it.
I made the Church of Scientology sucks. We just believe that Scientology sucks. So now if I say that, they can't sue me for that because that's just what I believe in. If you sue me for what I believe in, you're discriminating me against my religion.
And it always ends up working out for me somehow. They said that I might be the only person in the entire world that would actually be brave enough to come out and be the first person to ever tell their story publicly.
You are the man to do it because you've got the fucking guts of a beast.
So I was like, I'm down, but before I tell the story, I wanted to verify that
I'm about to say, give me some bread. That's how you want me to do it. Hey, I do it. What if I lose? What if they, you know what I mean? Compensate me, bro. And I would even ask for that much because this is a serious cause, bro. But this is a risk for my life. Compensate me, bro. $300 million.
Everything they were saying was true. Right now, they're claiming that the cult is
300
building a
million.
huge base here in Los Angeles, but when I looked it up online, nothing about the cult came up. Also, the spot they're claiming it's at, I went to it on Google Maps, and it's just a tiny little house.
So I went like Street View and everything, and like it's not there or anything.
Oh, what happened to the Indian dude?
Just to tell you, they hide it. They keep changing the name of it. You just begun the. You just jumped into the rabbit hole, yeah.
So
You just jumped in the rabbit hole.
During our litigation, they changed the name of it. So that's what he does. He keeps changing the
When they sued me and I started going after them, they changed the entire name of the entire fucking place.
So we decided to go check it out in person.
Ready to the left, because this is where the shit happens.
Oh shoot.
Why are he talking
Look
like
at
that? Oh yeah, that looks like some type of temple.
So do you remember on Google Maps where it was a little tiny fucking house? That's that.
I like the little Epstein building.
So I was ready to tell this story, but just to prepare myself,
This just shows, this is so off topic, but this just shows the differentality of different races and different builds of certain species, bro. You know what I mean? Like me, I got my little circle nostrils. They called it double barrels. And then look at his nose, man. I'm not judging him in any type of way. I'm just saying, like, look how different we all are, man. Like I got this type of nose, and then he got that type of nose, but at the end of the day, we're still human. It's crazy. I think it's harder for him to breathe more than it is for me, or no?
I decided to call some of the past
Just accept the uniqueness in all humans, bro.
reporters to see
It's just
if
so
they knew why
beautiful
they
to
got
see.
fired right
It's
before
just
the
all
story
different.
was going to air.
Basically, I heard you were working on a story with Ideal Living and how it was connected to a cult. But then, as you were working on the story, you stopped working with. And I guess the theory is right now is people are saying like maybe they were threatening the news reporters that were working on it, and just before I put a bunch of like money and resources into this project,
Let me make sure I'm doing everything right on my part. Okay, everything's good. Okay, my bad.
I might work on. I just wanted to give you guys a call and see like why you guys stopped working on the story. Like if you guys were like actually getting threatened, or if there's like other reasons you stopped working on it. But
I don't know because I got laid off in February, and they were working on the story. I heard like 6 weeks ago with the document. I've been in journalism for 20 years. I would be extremely careful, and that is completely off the record if you're looking for me to verify it.
I knew that if I wanted to tell this story, I had to protect myself.
Right.
So I spent the rest of the day making sure that every single claim Myra and Dave made was supported by undeniable evidence. Which
there
is
you
what
go.
I'm printing out right now. This is all the evidence.
Man, I wish I had that much of tenacity. I wish I had that much of a drive to do that for my schoolwork, because I don't.
a sick time lapse. Well, time to film
I don't.
a documentary now.
So I rented professional cinematic cameras and a professional sound system and tried as hard as I could to make a professional looking backdrops for their interviews. And finally, it was time to film.
Where'd the animal come from, though?
Cut! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that's a wrap!
But the documentary
Bro, is that a dog?
Yet. To hear the full story,
Why is dog like a little hedgehog?
I have to get Peter's side.
That's a unique dog. Unique build.
Thank you. Hello, I got a DoorDash for Peter Spiegel. Is this the drop off at the second floor?
This 2022. I was in high school, junior year. I had a girlfriend around this time. Peter. That's Lil Pete. Lil Pete. Come here, Pete. Come here, Peter. Yo, Lil Pete. Lil Pete. Yo. DoorDash.
Hello, Peter?
I am.
I'm a reporter. I'm doing a story on Ideal Living, and wanted to see if you'd be able to answer some questions for a story I'm doing. If that's okay?
You have to go through our marketing.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. He got I think his spinal cord's hurt. He got a unique build. He got a gamer build. I know he ain't touched a video game in his life, so I wonder how he got that. He probably sit at computers for a long time. That's an intense gamer build, man. Oh my goodness. He needs to go to a chiropractor. He probably look like he like 5'6" right here. He straighten out his back, he might be 6'8". He straighten out his back, he might turn 6'2". He got a gamer build of death. Oh. He just made me want to sit up straight. Damn. Damn. Peter? You just motivated. I'm sitting up like this for a long time. Damn, Pete. You probably spent intense time on Fortnite. That's the only way I could think of that build.
You have to go through our marketing people. Just introduce
Whew. Damn, Pete.
Hello. I think he'd probably want to share his side because there's like some
You sit on my
allegations
neck
on
like
him that I don't know if they're true or not. I'd hope they're not true, but I just want to share his side so that way it doesn't like make him look like the bad guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Basically, the biggest question I guess is they're saying he's like funding the world's biggest human trafficking ring. I think. So, like if that isn't true, you know, like I think it would be very beneficial for him to say that. You know, otherwise the documentary's gonna come out saying that he's funding the world's biggest human trafficking ring. So I think it would be like, you know, I think it's something he would probably want to talk about, you know.
And also make sure that that's multi-source, like.
Yeah, I'm coming straight to the source, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, please email me, send me the information, and then we can go from there.
Nah, don't do that. They're going to shut it down.
What time, if you're his assistant, do you happen to know the next time he might be free? Or maybe like the end of the day today, you think?
Yeah, shoot me an email. We can go and then we can
Okay.
have a conversation.
Sweet, well I'll talk to you later today then hopefully, and yeah. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I waited all day. And they never got back to me. So, I guess I have to try again.
Can I get a burrito? Thank you. Good. DoorDash for Peter Spiegel. It says delivered to the second floor of the building.
part of the delivery instructions, I guess. Well, I don't get paid unless I like get it to him, I guess.
But at this moment, I saw that they made a wanted poster with my face on it.
Bombagla!
Exactly who I am.
To be 100% honest, the food delivery thing was actually just a ruse. I'm a documentary maker. I'm doing a documentary on the world's biggest human trafficking ring, and we think the person funding it might be up there. And I think they might get really like upset if we don't share their side of the story. You know what I mean? So, hey, so I'm making a documentary. It's a documentary on the world's biggest human trafficking ring, and I thought it was a good faith effort to let him share his side in case he's actually not funding it. Because if he's not funding it, this could save his life, you know? No, I'll leave, but just want to make sure, like, I'm clear, I'm, like, hearing you correctly. Instead of basically being like, hey, we're not...
At least he's giving him a chance, you know what I mean?
Circle, you'd rather... Threaten? Well, I'm not threatening, no.
I can only think of one more place where Peter might be.
Hello. How's it going? Really? Yes. It's closed. Yes, yes.
Well, that's weird. Because about a week ago, I signed up on their website, and they personally invited me out to this place.
Oh, I just have to say something to Peter. Do you know where Peter's at? No, he's not here. He's not here?
No, very sorry.
Oh, so what is their religion like? So like, what do they believe in? I'm just curious.
Peter is definitely inside this place.
Peter's here. But you guys invited me here. You sent me an email. You said I should show up today?
It seems like for some mysterious reason, they all of a sudden are taking their invitation away. So I'm gonna give them one final chance.
They're trying to silence them with them demons.
Some guy is saying really bad things about this place, and I don't think it's true. Basically they're saying, is this place funding the world's biggest human trafficking ring? No? Well, if that's the case, you probably would want to say that, right? And because a lot of people are going to see a documentary about... No, I'm just saying, this is my last thing and I'm going to leave. So the official statement is yes, you are funding the human trafficking ring? Okay, yes? Okay.
So I put the documentary we made on
All right. You can't say they didn't give him a chance.
But this makes Peter look like one of the worst people in the entire world. And this documentary is going to go live on my YouTube in exactly 48 hours from right now. And the only way to stop it from going live is if you let me interview you and get your side of the story. Which, if it's not true,
oh, it's the 28th.
Definitely be reaching out to me right now because this documentary might just destroy your entire company. So, if this is not true, please reach out to me. Anyways, Peter, you have 48 hours starting now.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Lil Pete. Oh, damn, what I click?
No bullshit.
Damn, I ain't mean to click that. Damn. I'll go back.
Well,
damn.
I got an email from...
Hey, my computer lagging, but my pants not sagging. I feel like Aladdin, I get in a bed at a bagging. That's a bar. Hey, Lil Pete with that gamer build. They say you out here doing stuff to kids. I don't respect that, Lil Pete. But hey, man, let's see if he dropped it. Let's see if he... Oh, no, that's not it. He ain't dropped it yet. So we gonna wait. It should be ticking down right now. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to watch Lil PP get exposed with his weirdo activities and why they praising them Indian gods. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm looking a little muscular though. I'm looking a little...